In the last few videos, we saw that we gain so many things by practicing spirituality. Now we would like to know, what do we mean by spirituality? So moving on to the next topic of the video series, Spiritual Quest, that is, what is spirituality? So let me tell you, spirituality is not a very alien topic to us. It is eternally a very integral part of our life. So to put it in simple terms, spirituality is all about realizing three aspects of our life. Firstly, realizing oneself, that is, understanding our real identity and nature. Second is realizing the Supreme Being or the Eternal Parent, that is, understanding the real identity and the nature of the Supreme Being. Third is realizing our eternal relationship with that Supreme Being. So these three topics we are going to discuss in detail in the coming videos. These three topics are called as transcendental topics. So transcendental means beyond human reach. So if these topics are beyond human reach, how are we going to understand these topics? To understand any topic, there are three methods. The first one is which the entire world follows. Seeing is believing. One of the scientists says that human beings can perceive only 1% of the entire creation. Why is it so? Because we human beings have got 4 defects or 4 shortcomings. The first one is our senses are not fully perfect. For example, we cannot see outside the visible range. We cannot hear outside the audible range. And similar is the case with other senses. The second shortcoming is we get easily illusioned. And a very simple example is mirage in the desert. The third shortcoming is we have the tendency to commit mistakes. And this is very common. Whenever we try to interpret on our own, for that matter any topic, we do commit mistakes and we do agree with this. And the fourth shortcoming is tendency to cheat. There are so many people in this world who want to prove their point, so they are ready to cheat themselves and others. So considering these 4 shortcomings, how do we say that we will believe only in whatever we see, hear and experience? So by this method, our understanding of spirituality remains incomplete. The second method is by guesswork. Now whenever we guess something, there are 2 important aspects which comes into picture. The first one is our past experiences. The second is our present assumptions. So both our experiences and our assumptions are imperfect. Maybe this is the reason that whenever we guess something, it's not right always. So even by this method, our understanding of spirituality remains incomplete. The third method is something which we use in our day-to-day life. Suppose we don't understand some concept. What do? Either we refer a reference book, an authentic reference book, or we approach a person who is well versed with that particular subject matter. So similarly, to understand spiritual topics, we need an authentic reference book and a person who is well versed with those transcendental topics. So the authentic reference book is called as scriptures or Vedic scriptures, and a person who is well versed with those topics is called as a spiritual master. Now when we use these authentic scriptures to understand these topics, it becomes very simple to realize the 3 aspects of our life. But the problem here is there are so many people, the educated ones, who lack faith in scriptures. And naturally, they hesitate to approach scriptures to understand these topics. So in the next video, we'll try to address this problem, that why exactly the educated ones, most of the educated ones, lack faith in scriptures. Thank you.